And yo, all right. Since I'm at it, I'm full steam. This is the second of three rants. To call it a rant wouldn't be fair, but things that disappoint me. And I'm gonna go to the NFL and the commentary of the Carolina Panthers versus Green Bay, and the commentary of Ron Pitts and Jim Mora. I think it's something that needs to be addressed because it's kind of unfair. You take a team like the Carolina Panthers that have been going through some really like raw shit over the past uh, 3 seasons, 3 to 4, 4 to 3 seasons. I say 3 seasons with John Fox and Jake Delhomme, and everything involved in that. Peppers leaving, Smith wanting to leave. Thank God he stayed. Um, and this winner of a very talented black athlete that goes by the name of Cam Newton, and the scrutiny that not only he faced within the NCAA on, while he was with Florida, and then to Auburn, him being like a real winner. I'll wait for that. On the fact that like he's a very talented guy, very 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 talented guy, going into the pros, and people's prediction on him failing versus the fact that like possibly I'm not the only one that feels that like this guy could possibly be the face of the NFL in the next 5 years. I mean, he's a good looking guy. He's a big motherfucker. He learns quickly, and he's gonna take, just like with Sue and Stratford is gonna do with the Detroit Lions. He's gonna do with the Carolina Panthers and make these guys a Super Bowl contender, which is awesome. Okay, so what I want to speak on is while watching this game. I mean, after the first game, all right, let's just talk about his debut and the naysayers, your Skip Baylesses and your Jim Romes and what have you. I think this guy never really got a raw deal going into the league. There was a lot of skeptics and a lot of naysayers on how he was going to actually approach uh, going into a professional setting. Now, if I was to speak personally and be real about my um, view on how they viewed him, they basically called him a lazy nigger. A lot of the scrutiny and how he can, why he won't adjust to a professional um, setting is the fact that A, apparently his work ethic is low. B, he he's a slow. He will probably refuse to learn any professional system because he doesn't want to know the playbook. Meanwhile, he's busting his ass in practice. He beat out Clausen, and he got it was was it under what the hell is that shit? Under Armour uh, sponsorship, and he just improved because the guy's a winner. So he goes into his first game, and he breaks a record, right? He basically destroys Peyton Manning's record of first game rookie stats for throwing for 422 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 run in, um, and then in his second game, I think he threw for 437. Well, he got 1 interception last game. He got 3 this game. but it was against the second best defense in the land, which is the Packers. After everyone talked about how he wouldn't throw for another 400-yard game ever again, for another loss. Um, we can all point fingers, but this was this video is not about that. It's about his performance as an individual. And I think for anyone to doubt that this guy is going to adapt, that hasn't adapted to the NFL and a professional system, you guys are just a bunch of fucking assholes. And you don't like black, successful motherfuckers in professional sports. And it just goes to show throughout any any professional sports, whether it's golf or tennis, baseball, anyone of color that is decisively superior, you want to bring them down. NBA, regardless of their flaws. I can throw up some other examples of non-darks that fucked up and it got swept under the rug. Um, I feel like Pete Rose is going back, like, really? you know, really, honestly. Uh, but, I don't think it's fair that those commentaries, Pitts and Mora, laid so heavy on Cam that he did. I think that's something that should be addressed, something to be investigated, something should decide the rest of their commentary career, because it was very biased and it was very unfair. Uh, while watching the game, I think I screamed more at the commentary than I did at the plays. Um, ESPN or Fox or what have you, you need to take notice to this ridiculously biased commentary that happens to such a talented black man that will potentially be the face and the future of your company. That's all I'm saying. If you're okay with this, then you're assholes too. But you shouldn't put up with it. You're trying to sell football. You're not trying to sell tabloid. You're not trying to sell scrutiny. And at the same time, anyone that's black and a very demanding and pivotal role as a quarterback, you want to stand behind. You want to stand behind all of them. All of them. From Henny to motherfucking Cobb to fucking McNabb to both Mannings, to anyone who takes that snap. You want to make sure that those guys are well represented within your company, because those are the people who are going to sell the tickets. Those are the people who's going to tune in and watch perform. Those guys on Newton was not fair. And it has to be addressed and it has to be dealt with. And then I'm going to go to the whole Cam Newton, not Cam Newton. I'm going to go to the Michael Vick thing. Michael Vick does not reap the benefits of the Brady rule. Of course, there's a little bit of bias on what he did with the whole dog thing, and I think he's horrible for doing that. But I'm also a Michael Vick fan. Not only am I a Michael Vick fan, I'm an NFL fan, and I want the safety and the best interest of all people who play the game. Dirty hits are dirty hits. The right decision on penalties are the right decision on penalties. I just feel like Michael Vick, at this point in time, does not get the benefit of this whole Brady rule, because he's getting his ass handed to him very, very, very seriously, and the refs are allowing it to happen. I think it's really unfair. I don't know why these refs are doing this to Vick. From last year up to this year, for him to get injured, maybe something that's inside the NFL that needs Michael Vick to be unsuccessful. But you know what? He is the most entertaining player in the league. He's way more entertaining than Brady, and he's way more entertaining than any Manning that ever stepped the field. Um, I'm just saying, if he doesn't get the liberty to reap the benefits of all the Brady, the Brady, not Brady, the Tom Brady thing, then why in the hell should he even compete in the first place? I think he should. I think he should protest on the fairness of how he's treated. When Kobe can come in, not Kobe, sorry. When Kafka can come in and on the second play get the liberty of the Brady rule, and Michael Vick leads with a concussion and a bitten tongue, I just think it's completely unfair. Something needs to be investigated. Something has to be looked into. All right, that's all I'm saying tonight for this. And holla back. Ellen Japanese. Shout out to the Wedge Busters. Holla back.